Hello, this is Psychic Treasures Unlimited, here to talk to you about the emotional new moon in sensitive Cancer occurring on July 5th at 6:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Before we get to that, I want to make note of the fact that Saturn just stationed retrograde in Pisces on June 29th, and we will feel these energies for several months. Anytime a planet changes direction, its themes are magnified. Saturn has to do with structure, discipline, and strong boundaries, yet Pisces is unstructured and without boundaries. This energetic clash could lead to more militarization and attempts at top-down government control, butting up against deepening desires for freedom and independence. Saturn is encouraging you to set boundaries and limits wherever you have Pisces in your natal chart. Both Saturn and Neptune retrograding in Pisces will tend to bring reality checks. The veil has been lifted to reveal many deceptions and illusions, particularly connected to themes surrounding water, oceans, toxicity, poisons, and the immune system. Neptune transits are great for getting your creative juices flowing, using your imagination, and for spiritual development. Therefore, we can use these Neptune energies to rectify problems that are being revealed to us. The new moon in Cancer, occurring on July 5th, is very personal and emotional. It encourages a new beginning in the Cancer areas of your chart, which have to do with nurturing your home life, how and where you feel safe and secure, your internal world, where you go to take a break, who and what is nurturing to you, and who you share space with most of the time. This moon is showing us which connections are healthy for us and who we should or should not trust. This moon encourages you to rebalance your energies, especially if you are overgiving. The moon is very strong in Cancer, so you may feel especially strong emotions at the time of this new moon. Venus in Cancer, and also in a square to Chiron, the wounded healer, at this time will serve to heighten sensitivity and emotions even more. This new moon asks you to feel all these emotions, trust what you are feeling, and also trust that the universe has your back. Work to calm your fears and the emotional body, as they can be triggered at this time. You may find yourself seeking calm and quiet as we move past the noise of July 4th. Ask yourself throughout this emotional time, what does my heart need? What am I holding on to from the past that needs to be released? Where is there emotional water weight that needs to be squeezed out? This new moon demands emotional honesty, and this will be felt most intensely by the water signs, which are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. The sun and new moon are both conjunct Sirius, which is considered the most spiritual and powerful star in the sky. This cosmic alignment is known as the Sirius Gateway, and although it occurs every year at this time when the dog star Sirius ushers in the dog days of summer, it is especially potent this year due to its cosmic alignment with both the sun and the moon. This star, which is 23 times brighter than our sun, was of primary importance to ancient cultures. This powerful star was believed to usher in spiritual upgrades, freedom, and truth, themes that will be highlighted with this new moon. This energy peaks with the Lion's Gate in August, when Orion's belt aligns with the pyramids of Egypt. This historically signified the Egyptian New Year and the flooding of the Nile. This is a time to integrate and ground in higher consciousness to create that new and better future. Mars conjunct Uranus in Taurus on July 8th, right after this new moon, could bring some shocking surprises and curveballs, particularly connected to leaders losing their power. This can also usher in seismic activity. This is re-energizing the very powerful Jupiter-Uranus conjunction that began its 14-year cycle on April 20th and is bringing in an expansion of consciousness, spiritual awakening, and many difficult but necessary truths coming to light. This energy can make you feel frustrated and restless, and I was hearing the words "brace for impact" as I was preparing this write-up. Look at where you are being asked to make big changes, and as we have often been stating on our social media pages, do not be afraid of the upcoming changes. When we resist necessary change, it will still come, but in a much more uncomfortable way. We are not going back to the old ways, and that is a good thing. Pluto is awakening us to things that we did not see or consider before. Pluto destroys to bring in new possibilities and potentials. Mercury sextiling Jupiter can bring in some optimism and fun to help balance and lighten things up. This new moon asks us to focus on self-care and to take time to reset before we move into the second Capricorn full moon in a row, an unusual event that will occur in a couple of weeks and be very powerful. At that time, we will be nudged to focus on our goals and achievements full steam ahead, so take the time now to pause and reset with this new moon in Cancer. Get out in nature, barefoot on the earth, ground, breathe, meditate, etc. For those of you who have had a spiritual mentor or chakra remedy session, thank you so much for supporting us and yourselves with our new services. I am working on meditations for each chakra to help support you, and I will be uploading them to this YouTube channel as they roll out. Happy Independence Day to our United States of America. As you know, the eternal message of our spiritual guides is to please unify. United we stand, don't give up, trust the incoming changes. Namaste from Psychic Treasures Unlimited.